Hi, this is Wesley, and I would like to welcome you to the Underground Geek Shack. Today I have with me Alan Martin. How you doing, Alan?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right?
Yes, all right. Because the show hasn't started yet.
It started now.
Wait, wrong?
So, hey, do you want to know something?
All right.
So, have you ever watched an anime intro that you found was really enjoyable?
Let me think. Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball, Beyblade.
So technically, yes. So, guys, we are going to be talking about anime music today. It's nothing really in particular, just music that we enjoyed from anime and something we can learn from it, I guess.
Yes. The poetic use of Bakugan and Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, like, the first anime music that really jumped out at me was Cowboy Bebop, because I'm a big jazz and blues lover, so when I immediately heard it go, it was like, okay, now this is my kind of music.
Oh yeah. Like, because hearing that, I was like, okay, because like you have like the jazz that starts going in, I was like, okay, this is some good stuff right here.
Yeah.
And then, like, because there's stuff that's like Cowboy Bebop, and then, like, you have something that's kind of like Assassination Classroom, where it's just like it's basically just a bunch of rock music just going at you, and you're just like, first off, what the heck is going on here? It's good, but what's going on?
Yeah. I think the first anime music that I remember listening to was the end credits of Inuyasha. I forget how it goes, but it goes da 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 da. And I guess what really stood out to me because of like the imagery where it just showed a rose at first, which is funny because I remember someone making a joke that why is every anime back then they always showed a rose for the credits.
Yep.
And it's like one of those things where watching it, I just remember I was just kind of being enthralled because it was kind of like a mini music video in a way because it wasn't like showing anything from the actual show. It was just showing like Kagome going through her day, and for some reason she was on a Ferris wheel.
I'm trying to, because like there's been so much that I've watched over the years. Like there was one because I watched like some sports anime here and there.
Yeah. And
like one of them was it was a soccer one. It was Inazuma 11. That's the name of it. I was about to say something else. But
I was about to say, what was that show with like the meerkat, like Zumba? What was that show called?
Oh man, I think I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember it now. Dang. But anyway, when I was talking about Inazuma 11, that was the first. That was the first soccer anime that I actually watched.
Yeah.
And I remember getting like so like enthralled into the intro for that, and I was like, oh, this is a good song, to the point where now I still know the entire intro. So that's even now, even though you can't really find it anywhere else except if like you go onto like Crunchyroll or something like that. You're just like, and back then I was like, yo, this is good. But then when you go back and you look at it and like some of the lip sync is off, and you're like, and I'm like, was I on something back then? Well, your lip sync ain't going right, because it'd be like, it's funny.
Would it be like, hey everybody?
Yup.
Ring out, go something.
Or it'd just be like, you're not gonna get away with this.
Stop right there.
And you're just like, what?
It just felt like the words went out before the mouth did. Wait, not words. I didn't say nothing yet.
Because like there's like stuff like that, and then you have something that's kind of like light, and not light, I guess. Yeah. But like it's kind of like Violet Evergarden.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix, where it's like it's not light, but it's like not heavy metal.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it's kind of like saying that like it keeps you grounded, and you're just like, okay, it would be like good like walking music to like listen to, but it's not like something that you're just like doing like air guitar and doing stuff like that. You're just like, okay, this is something I can like chill to.
I feel like with a lot of anime openings, because I know that some people have done parodies of anime openings where they just get a generic Japanese song with Japanese vocals, and that's the anime opening.
Yeah. Yeah. But then you got some people who are like doing like some actual like Japanese artists.
Yeah.
For actually like with Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say that opening, that was a good opening.
Yeah.
And it's to the point.
I like how you just did like a fine wine or like some major dessert, like that opening. That was a good opening. The decor, the texture. What's it? Just music.
It's just music.
Come on now, we're doing that.
Over here with the wine glass.
That's some good anime. That's some good OCT.
Cause like, and it's interesting when like even if you try to like get someone into watching anime and you're just like, oh, you want to get into anime? Here, watch this intro. And you're just like, okay,
yeah.
What about it? What about it was interesting? Because it's like, I guess we can bring Ruby into this because that's how he would freaking met.
Yeah.
And it's just like, because I bet like in our other college that we used to went to, I tried to get a lot of people into Ruby, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're on like volume 4. Watch this. And I'm just like, okay, what's the big deal? But I find it I just find it interesting when you just listen to different like openings, and you're like, you can kind of pick up a little bit on like the stories that are like trying to be told.
Yeah.
Not only through the band, but through what the animators are trying to like put out.
Yeah, I guess another like great example that would be like Full Metal Alchemist opening,
oh, yeah.
especially towards the end, where they were hinting at certain fights and everything, certain battles, and it was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be interesting."
Not only with Full Metal Alchemist, but also with Brotherhood too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just like, when you see like Ed and Lust like just sitting there boxing each other, you're just like, okay, this is good. Then you sit there and you see just got envy just coming in, and you're just like, okay, I wonder how this is gonna go.
This is another good backfire because I remember playing the movie. It was one of those openings where, spoiler, in one of the openings there was like a giant Salem. And people were like, oh, what's that gonna happen? And people were like, that's it?
Yeah.
How dare you? You lied to me.
Or like when they set some things up and it's just like,
you mean like
this
fight and this fight, people start Ruby. Oh, Ruby's gonna fight Cinder in this season, and White is gonna fight what was it, Emerald in this season, and Yang was gonna fight Mercury, and it was like one of those things like
only one of those things actually happened.
No, 2 of those things actually happened because Ruby fought like Cinder.
Well, because I know we're going on a tangent here.
Yeah, we're on a tangent, but
I mean this still fits along with what we're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like one of those things where it could backfire, where it seemed like, oh, they're teasing the fight, but it's like, oh, that was actually before just an opening.
Yeah, and it's just like, because like sometimes I appreciate the tease because I'm like, okay, that's kind of like a what if scenario. If that were to happen, how would that start out? And then it's like, okay, but what actually happens though?
Yeah.
And then like you actually see the fight that actually happened. You're like, I want the what if scenario. I feel like that would be better.
But I mean, just talking about, I guess, growing up, like branching off from anime specifically, it's like just like cartoon theme songs in general. Like I guess the one everyone goes to would be like Pokemon.
Oh yeah. I remember Pokemon. I remember. Do you remember Yu-Gi-Oh? Growing up.
How's the one go?
That was like you.
You mean it's not the one with the it's time to do.
Yep. The one where that everyone memes about. Yep.
It's time to
Cause like
duel.
Cause like I remember we had that one. We had Hunted growing up. We also had Beyblade.
Beyblade.
But like. Because we had that one, we had a lot. Like, what was it, Bakugan we had. It's weird that I say that one was good, even though I rarely watched Bakugan growing up.
I imagine what a few episodes of Bakugan.
Like, I knew about it due to, like, friends growing up.
Yeah.
And everyone always coming to school with, like, a freaking little toy balls, and then, like, sit there and throw around looking like marbles. And I'm like, what are you doing? That's a marble.
Yeah, it was a marble turning into a mini dragon.
Yep. And I didn't understand it at all.
I mean, let's see, other cartoon theme songs. I mean, we got Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Oh yeah, classic.
Powerpuff Girls.
We got so much.
Chowder.
Chowder. Ooh, Chowder was good. I like Chowder.
I know, you just watch a moment just to sing some of those.
No, we we already capped it off already.
Oh, Beyblade.
I ain't sure to have people be coming after me, my boy.
What, they get here to knock on the door? Open up! We heard those 2 notes!
Get them, boys! Because, like, even, like, with the old, like, with Samurai Jack, that was another one.
Long in the distance, fast. I, Aku, the shape-shifting, what was it, demon or
I
warrior?
think it was a demon.
Raise an unspeakable.
That is Aku.
That is Aku.
Like, oh my gosh. I just remember, like, watching those shows growing up, and, like, I'm so glad my mom didn't really know much about Samurai Jack.
Why? Because your mom would, like, talk about because of, like...
I think it was probably because, like, sometimes we were a little bit more religious than we are now.
Okay.
In which you probably would have went, like, you know...
No offense to all religious people.
Yeah, no offense. But it would probably be because she was like, oh, you know, it's talking about demons. It wasn't actually talking about demons, but, you know, because there have been times where, like, I've tried to watch her, like, tried to have her watch some shows that we have now.
Yeah.
And she's like, tried to have her watch The Devil's a Part-Timer. She was like, what?
The devil's a what?
I was like, he works at McDonald's. He works where?
Yeah, but I mean, it's just nostalgia.
Oh,
At the
yeah.
end of the day, I mean, it's nice to go back to watching some of those old theme songs and stuff. But I mean, we got some new stuff.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of new stuff.
There's a theme song I really like called. Have you ever seen Amphibia?
I don't think so.
You should really watch it. Really good. It had like. It's funny because I remember when the theme song first came out, they had lyrics to it, but then when they actually saw they didn't have the lyrics. I was like, dang.
So they kind of baited you.
Yeah, I was like, man, it's better with the lyrics.
Yeah. It's almost like, because I've watched some things where it's like, it doesn't have lyrics, and you're just like, okay, this is really good. And then they bring in lyrics, and you're like,
Dragon. Guess a dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Like, oh my god. Okay, what's the most?
Like,
what is like a theme song that you listen to that when you stopped and listened to the lyrics, you're like, wait, this is the most cheesiest. Let's see. Let me read it. Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight and win the battle.
Face
off and spin the metal. No time for down now. No place for backing down.
Yeah, I think now that you listen back to it, because they only changed like 2 words.
Yeah.
Because Beyblade ran for, I'm pretty sure Beyblade's still running.
I think it is.
But like back then, because you had like Metal Fury, Metal Fusion, and then Metal Masters.
Yeah.
And they only changed. Because when you had Metal Fury, it was Metal Fury, Let It Rip.
Yeah.
Then it went to Metal Masters, Let It Rip. And I'm just like, you just changed like 2 names and just kept the song the same.
But toys though.
But it was good for toys though. Yeah.
Oh, I actually remember Kim Possible.
Oh, Kim Possible. Now that is it wrong of me to say that I liked Kim Possible when I was growing up?
No.
No kid.
Why? Because it started girls?
Oh no. I also like watching the Proud Family too.
Yeah.
That one was good.
Brown. Yeah, but what? They're bringing back Disney Plus.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. No sponsorship.
Yeah, this is not. This in no way is sponsored by Disney.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Disney, Cartoon Network, Toonami, everybody.
Oh, Danny Phantom.
He's Phantom.
Yeah.
Yo, Danny Phantom was just
Stop it right there.
Fairly Oddparents.
Oh yeah, Fairly Oddparents. That one wasn't good.
Which I really do like because it has some nice jazz music too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the thing about it is
They
changed it.
They started to change it when they started adding in new characters.
No, they really changed it when they added that little girl.
Oh, Chloe?
Yeah.
Well, because they also changed it when they added in the dog, too.
But the funny thing is, they got rid of the dog so fast.
They did. He was only in there for like a season or two.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, obviously.
Yeah, that's still going.
That's still going.
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
South Park.
Oh yeah, that's still going, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought it was.
Oh.
I mean, it might not be. I'm not really sure. I don't really keep up.
Yeah, we don't care. But I mean, I guess it wasn't. I mean, I don't know. Like, is there any like show you just remember being really good but had terrible theme song?
Code Lyoko was a good one.
I said a terrible show.
I know.
I said a good show with a terrible theme song.
Oh man, I'm trying to. Did Courage the Cowardly Dog even have a theme song?
Not really. It was just more voiceover at the beginning.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm trying to.
That's more like an intro. I'm talking about actual like theme song. Dragon Ball GT. Nah.
No, Dragon Ball GT was actually pretty good. Huh. That's a good question.
I will get back to that, but
yeah.
It's funny. Going into live action, I always mix up the Family Matters theme song with the Full House theme song.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Whatever happened to the TV? But then I think like, wait, is that Full Matters? Is that? Wait, did I say Full? Wait, did I say Full House? Wait, did I say Full Matters?
Full Matters.
I could buy Full House and Family Matters.
They just fused together.
Days go by.
You remember the Brady Bunch?
Wow, there's a lot of good theme songs out there.
Mm-hmm. That's why
I didn't really watch the Brady Bunch, but I know the Brady Bunch stuff.
Yeah. Because, like, my mom constantly stole like, she goes, the Brady Bunch. And I'm like, okay. But then again, when I was growing up, I did, like, piggyback off of some of my mom's older cartoons.
I mean, I like to go back to some old cartoons, some old school sitcoms.
Yeah. There was this show called Sliders.
Sliders?
Yeah.
Was that like a meal on McDonald's?
Yeah.
Hey, can I get the $5 combo of sliders?
Let me get 10 sliders. No, but like, because the thing was with Sliders, it was about this dude who would go into parallel Earths. And then, because he created this machine, and he was like, oh, maybe I can go and find another version of myself. And apparently, this alternate version of him from another Earth jumped through the same portal that he made.
So they switched places?
No, so he looked at himself, they were talking for a little bit, he was like, oh snap, I can't stay here long, I have to get back to my Earth. He leaves, and then our Quinn, yeah, his name is Quinn, our Quinn jumps through the portal and goes to find the other version that he just finished talking to.
Okay.
The other version of him ends up getting killed, and I'm like, what?
Is this a comedy?
It was like a mystery.
Oh.
It was like a mystery. And it was, you know what was weird? Because you had, here's the cast, right?
Yeah.
You had one black dude.
Okay.
You had Quinn, who was a white dude.
Okay.
The professor, an old white dude.
Okay.
Wade, which was a female at the time.
Yeah.
And she was interesting until she got lost.
Okay.
And you want to know who survived?
Who?
Remy, the black dude. He was the only one who survived.
Yeah, that's the first.
Quinn sat here and got like melded together with another version of himself.
Okay, hold up. You just kind of. I was paying attention, but then.
Yep.
I don't know. This is a show that I need to watch.
I remember watching.
I'm gonna stop.
There was a show that I used to watch from my mom's childhood.
Yeah.
Called Alf, and it was.
Wait, what's that? Wait, I was talking about that brown puppet with that nose.
With the long nose.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But going back to theme songs.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't know. We talked. It's been like, we're going down a rabbit hole.
Yup.
Where are we going? I don't know. There's so many theme songs. We got Mario. We got Zelda.
Video game theme songs.
Yeah.
Final Time at the Olympic Games.
Man.
Yeah, I'm still thinking back on your question. If I heard like a bad intro, but was a good anime. Now, would it be one thing if I said it was a bad intro and a bad anime?
Yes.
Can I still say it?
What is it?
King's Game.
How does it go?
I don't even remember it was that bad.
Oh, I bladed it out of my memory. Thanks for bringing it up.
I remember the show only because I had Ka'shenia watch it and wonder how she got into it.
What?
By me saying that a girl eats herself out of a window.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Yep.
A girl does what with a window?
A girl eats herself.
Oh, I think you said a girl eats herself out the window. I'm like, wait,
How
what?
do you eat yourself out of a window?
I don't know. That's what you said. Did y'all hear him?
I want you to explain that part to me. How you gonna eat yourself out of a window?
I don't know. Maybe my mind's going crazy.
Yeah, I think so. Have you watched any anime or show that had a bad intro, but was actually a good show? Let's see over here. Things.
I'll get back to you on that. Hold that phone. Yeah, but I will say, I mean, it's just nice to just get back and listen to all the kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And talk about it.
Especially if you're like, hanging out with friends and you're just like, yo, you remember this song? No, how's it go? You pull it up on YouTube and you're just like, this brings back memories. And then you and your friend go down memory lane late at night walking through a park.
Well, so yeah, you bringing up something that you should not be bringing about.
Yep.
Look, just
but it's
because,
not us. What you talking about?
Look, just because we got locked out, I had to drive in the dirt. Speaking of the story, because this is relevant. So, me and my best friend Wesley, we decided to go out and hang out one night, and we decided to walk around the park.
Yep.
And what happened was that Wesley told me, hey man, should we head home? Because it started to get dark. And I was like, nah man, it's fine. We'd be good. And
the sun went down.
And we were still good, and we were heading back to my car. But suspiciously, I noticed that the gate to the park was closed and locked. With the nice lock and everything, with chains.
Yep.
And I hope that you wouldn't notice. I was like, yeah, let's keep going. As I was looking around to see, my car's still there in the break of night. And so we rushed into my car in the grass, get in the car.
2 flashlights flickering.
We got there and we were like, okay, let's go. And I was looking to see, man, I hope we ain't locked out.
Get to the entrance. It's locked.
So I had to do a little dirt driving, but we got out.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because I was like, so what do I do next? You were like, home.
Take me home. You're just like, come on, man, the night's still young. Take me home.
Come on, man. It was just 7 in the morning. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, anybody want to talk about when it comes to themes?
Are there any themes that kind of clicked with you, I guess?
I mean, I don't know, but I talk about when I first heard it or from a nostalgia level.
Yeah, kind of both. I guess start off when we first heard it.
I mean, I don't know, when I look back at some old theme songs, it just brings me back to my childhood where everything was just more simpler, where as an adult now I have to worry about student loans,
yeah,
car payments.
I mean, I don't really have to deal with car payments.
We're lucky you didn't. But yeah, it just brings me back, especially with, I think nostalgia in general just brings us back to a time where everything was just more innocent, more simpler, where you didn't have to worry about much, where all the things we had to worry about was just schoolwork and TV.
Yeah.
Lots of TV.
And then occasionally hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
I guess for me, because as you were talking, I was thinking back to the Naruto Shippuden opening of Silhouette.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, because I'm pretty sure you've seen the intro to Silhouette, but it's when it has Naruto running from a young age all the way up to when he's a teenager.
Yeah.
And the thing I got from it, on a personal, for me at least, what I got from it was that you can't even though you've been pushed out so many times, you always have to keep moving.
Yeah.
And no matter what you have, if you have a goal, you have to at least make an attempt to reach it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't reach it, then you're just okay, I almost had it within my grasp, but then what now?
Yeah.
So, because that was one thing that I got from that. But yeah.
Memories.
But it is fun to go now.
Memories of the corner of my mind.
Listen here.
You look at me now. This is something I wish I could forget.
There have been like some music videos that I've watched or that friends have me watch that I can't undo.
Like what?
Well, there was Me.
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's Me.
I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
And then there was also, I don't know if you were around, like during your high school. Did you ever hear of a video called Smile?
Wait, is that the
My
Little Pony one?
Yeah.
Smile, some sunshine, and it started as normal.
Yeah.
Then at the end, she's like faring out like Dragon Ball Z Kai, but where it's like smile, and what part she's blessing one of her friends, and she's just melting. I'm like, what is happening?
Yep.
What is this?
Yep. And it got to a point where she just beat the mess out of all her friends, and you're just like.
And there's blood everywhere, and she just keeps on smiling.
Yeah, that's the creepy part. That was the real creepy part.
Where she's just like, smile. I was like, oh my god.
And you're just like, what the heck am I watching?
And then she looks at you.
I think that has to be the scariest.
And then she said, name, smile, Wesley.
I think that has to be the scariest part of that entire video.
Yeah.
When she turns and she looks directly to the camera, and you're just like, no, I'm good. Man, I think we're coming up toward the end. Toward the end of the episode. But
man, that's been...
Is there anything that you want to add to this? Or is there anything that you want to, like, let them know? Like, if you want to ask them, like, hey, is there any intros that you think we would like to listen to? Or anything? You know, put it in the comments or something.
And, like, just put in your favorite theme song. Don't, like, be afraid to listen to your favorite theme songs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Think about why is your favorite theme song. Just type in early 2000 theme songs if you're our age and just go down memory trip. I don't know. Appreciate music.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Appreciate the artists and the musicians who wrote the theme songs. And
oh, yeah. And don't try to, like, steal from the other artists who actually put out the songs.
Yeah, don't try to be like, oh, I'm just going to take this note and this note to make my own theme song and get some money out of it. It's like, no.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Alan, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. That's been the shortest 30 minutes I've ever done. Because I looked at the watch and I'm like, it's been 30 minutes already?
I know.
Man, time go by fast.
Well, I gotta remember how to do this again. So,
that's been the Underground Geek Shack, everybody.
Thanks for listening, and we hope you guys have enjoyed the Underground Geek Shack.
Have a geeky day.
Bye, guys.
Smile, what's that?
Oh my gosh, Alan.